Is now the right time to buy commercial property? After purchasing over 500 million in commercial property investments, I've learned the hard way that you can't time the market perfectly. But with inflation at its lowest, it's been over the last 2 years, and the RBA holding the cash rate stable, there's a window of opportunity right now for investors.
The cost of living crisis that's hurting so many Australians is coming to an end.
Inflation is slowing, real wages is growing, and from the 1st of July we will see tax cuts flowing.
I know the common perception has been doom and gloom for commercial real estate post-COVID, but the reality I've experienced firsthand is quite different. Vacancy rates are rebounding faster than expected in CBDs, and industrial assets are still highly sought after. So, what's on the horizon for 2024? I did some digging and found that there are 3 major trends to look out for. Number 1, inflation will continue cooling off. Inflation dropped to 4.1% in the last quarter of 2023, which led the RBA to keep the cash rate steady at 4.35% as of February 2024. This move follows a series of aggressive monetary policy actions taken to get inflation under control. Now, with inflation cooling off quicker than the RBA had predicted, there's chatter about a possible rate cut down the line. Analysts from Reuters and Barclays are even hinting we might see these cuts by the 3rd quarter of 2024. But don't throw a party yet. The RBA is still watching inflation like a hawk, only really expecting things to normalise by 2025.
I think inflation is the crucial challenge over the next 1 to 2 years.
Number 2, cautious optimism. After chatting with other investors, there is definitely a vibe of cautious optimism now that inflation is cooling down. But nearly 60% of them still seem to be worried about interest rates going up. It all seems that buyers and sellers aren't exactly on the same page about how this might affect their plans. 39% of buyers don't expect rates to affect their buying intentions, but 65% of sellers do. This mixed bag of feelings is expected to keep the investment train chugging along through 2024, with a potential bounce back in 2025. But considering that economists expect no more interest rate hikes this year, this may hint at emerging opportunities for some buyers and investors while others wait and see. Number 3, commercial property may be where your opportunity lies. The performance of commercial properties has been resilient post-COVID-19, with industrial properties showing significant growth thanks to trends in work from home and online retail. They've actually beaten other types by 15.3% returns over the last 5 years. And with interest rates likely going down, sectors like industrial could see even more growth. CBRE projections also indicate that CBD visits might hit pre-pandemic numbers in 2024, boosting transaction volumes for offices, retail, and industrial spaces. Overall, these trends seem to point towards a strong performance and resilience in 2024, driven by improving investor sentiment, falling interest rates, and a return to the CBD. The key takeaway is that different sectors perform differently, and opportunities are emerging for investors who choose not just to wait and see. If you're keen to jump on the bandwagon and want to see what commercial investment opportunities are out there, feel free to get in touch. I've left my details in the description box below. Otherwise, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tune in for the next video. Thanks, guys.